Alright. Well, we can't co-op Cathedral Ward until I open that gate, and I can pay to open it. But for the sake of a comprehensive walkthrough, I should probably show how to open it for free. I just don't remember how. I forget how to get to the tower that you drop down to get to the other side of it. I know it's not Upper Cathedral Ward, this is the pathway to Upper Cathedral Ward, and you can't get there until...
The impurity mark boosts max head HP during co-op plus 2%.
Oh, wrong region. Yes, that is the Covenant rune for the Confederate guy. He gives you a hunter tool, but you don't need it for the trophy. Yeah, because you need to do co-ops, and so for people who don't play online, they don't lock you out of the trophy. I really cannot remember how to get to that tower at all. Make it look very unprofessional. I'll just roll around and find it eventually. I'm pretty sure it's not this way, because this way will just lead up to the dead end of the locked gate up there. I'll go to Snatcher's there. But I do want him to kidnap me, but not yet because I've been so no. There's another snatcher I can let kidnap me. Yeah. Dead end gate. Oh, that's right. I remember now. The cost parasite, you get that for beating the DLC. To do with the tentacle monster.
I forgot the fact that it gives you arcane damage.
Yeah.
Physical.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway. So, you have two options. You can go up the main staircase that's out here and buy a key to open the gate. Or this door, I always forget about it. This door is closed and locked. After you beat Bloodstar Beast, what we just did, this opens this elevator. First of all, if you jump out early, there's some treasure you can get, which I'm going to show now. It's one of the Odin runes, I think, that gives you more Quicksilver bullets. Is it in the chest? No, that's Madman's knowledge. Okay, you know what? It was probably the Madman's knowledge, because I can't get more than one rune. So this chest has an Ondon rune that will increase my Quicksilver bullet capacity. Then you jump down here, take a fuck ton of damage. I'm gonna be able to summon you in a minute, I just gotta open that gate. Actually, it's gonna take me a bit. I'm running solo. I'm running solo. Oh, I think this was the mini. This is the minigunner. This is with a wheelchair with a minigunner. Are you gonna finish the sentence or keep laughing? I actually never got to play that. Never got to play that. It looked cool though. Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Alright, so that was the minigunner. There's a wheelchair minigunner guy. This next part is annoying. Let's see, if you're on your first playthrough and you got limited health, it'd be a good thing to quickly go out here, lure this guy in so you're not gonna fight him when there are hail of bullets. Tap. Alright. Now, I didn't want to climb all the way up this tower because I can't get to Upper Cathedral yet anyway. Video time. But there's actually something worth having here. I just forget which chest it's in. Not that one. Please hold while I find the chest. Is it a clinical if you have it, or is it a give it to you? No. That makes more sense. Yes, we're being mean to disabled people. Yes, they deserve it because they have miniguns and they're assholes. What if I can visceral the big guy? I think I can. Oh fucking god, I did it. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Grumpy. I love this game. Alright. Oh, the main Cathedral Ward lantern by the ugly guy. Oh, no. You can't go to where I get kidnapped anyway. I don't think you can call up there until we're actually there later in the game. The early access to the Hypogean Gaol is solo anyway.
So where do we go?
Just wait in the main area of the Cathedral Ward where all the NPCs go. I'm going to open the main gate so we can call up a Cathedral Ward at all. Then I'm gonna get myself kidnapped to rescue the nun, and also go and get the old lady. This is guy with flamethrower. I think it's this chest. Might have been that chest, I don't know. One of the chests here, I forget which one because it wouldn't give it to me again anyway. The weapon that my idiot was using before. The super overpowered Ludwig's Holy Sword. That's what you get to later. There we go. That's what he was using before. The metal drops from one of these chests. I forget which one. But it's one of the ones in one of these rooms. It's probably the one that had the Bolt Hunter's mark in it, because that's not something you'd ever find in a chest. And then you can make the most overpowered fucking base game greatsword. So really, it's a one-handed sword for fast attacks, and a two-handed greatsword for giant fuck you attacks. It can be modified with fire, which pretty much everything except for one enemy that's literally on fire is weak to. I was like two-shotting or one-shotting the Nightmare Beasts in Menzies. Which, by the way, for any female viewers, that I definitely won't be having. Yes, the Nightmare of Menzies is exactly what it sounds like. A lot of this game has to do with female reproduction. So Menzies is exactly what it sounds like. Alright. So there's a sane way down here and an insane way down here. I'm gonna do the insane way down because it leads to a secret area. Let's jump at these ropes. Oh, I fucked it up. I fell madly to my death. I thought I just threw myself at the ropes. Why didn't it work? This reminds me of the pit in Dark Souls 2. I bet they based this off of the pit in Majula. Because there's even a halfway point you can stop, and then a farther down point you can go to. You can actually skip an area if you go all the way down. One of the areas is optional. What are you drinking?
Water.
Ah, hydration. Good boy. You do know that, like, a lot of gamers do pot, right? Drugs. Drugs. Drugs to drug to drugs. Would you like some drugs? Yes, I'd like some drugs. Give me all the drugs. Where are my blood echoes? My blood echoes did not show up. I lost them forever. How sad. Doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. I know that I have to jump at the rope. Aw, oh, man, I made it too, but I slipped off the ledge. I landed dead in front of the door. Fucking hell. I need to have this in a video. No walkthrough video is going to be complete without this secret area. You know what I'm talking about. Third time's gonna be the charm. How many times are we gonna have to kill this minigun man in the wheelchair? People are gonna start thinking that's gonna have to save him. Stop bullying the sponge. I know I'm jumping into the right area. I'm just not going forward enough. Let's do forward. Yes. Yes, if you are not the broccoli head, the cos parasite will just be like an empty-handed punch. Alright, so there's a sane way down here and an insane down here. The insane way down, you need a lot of health. You jump at that rope, then you fall down here. My nose is running. You go through this door, and ta-da! Abandoned old workshop. This, much like the Dark Fireling Shrine at Dark Souls 3, is a little outside the pocket dimension area. You may recognize the grounds in the house from the Hunter's Dream that you go to level up. This is what it was based off of. This is where Gehrman and his band of the first hunters originally did all their stuff and were hunters. This is the doll, and the version of the doll in the dream is the one that's alive and that levels you. Inspect, an abandoned doll. It's very sad, so we're gonna pray for her. Do pray. Alright, let's see, there's an umbilical cord here. The doll set is here. Which I'm surprised they gave me a second one of. And a hunter tool. The first one you'll probably get. The old hunter bone. This is... So it gives you the ability to like quick step jogs. And you like fade away when you do it. And that was Gehrman's move, and he taught it to all of his hunter disciples. That bone is the bone of one of his old disciples. And it's at this gravestone here, right? Theory is that this is that student's headstone. And in the Hunter's Dream, there are headstones all over, and those are headstones of other hunters who I think fell or left a dream or something. My headstone is actually there because of how I ended my last playthrough. And that headstone is actually how you access the Old Hunters DLC. And there's a bit of Gehrman's past there, as well as someone he knew in the past. Maria is who he based the doll off of. After you kill her, the doll even has some special dialogue for it. I don't know if you ever find his disciple, but I think the old hunter enemies that show up there all use the quick tie-in lore. These guys are terrible. I don't want anybody to solo. I fucking hate these guys. He drops your first beast rune. Once I already got it, I got a madman's knowledge. I'm not gonna get snats on the street. Ooh, there's a red lantern here. That means an NPC I can talk to.
Curses. I know you say, friend.
Crazy bitch.
What was that place called?
What place?
The Hunter's Dream, but not in the Hunter's Dream.
The abandoned workshop? Or abandoned old workshop? The place that I was just at. Yeah. Yes. You can't call it that. I think it might be under the Lost Headstone. Same thing with the Hypogean Gaol and possibly Gaol. I don't think it was under the Yarnum Headstone. I think it was a Lost Headstone. It'll be... Try, like, go from the top of the hill.
Let's see. Frontier. Yarn.
Huh, maybe it wasn't Yarnum then. Like, this enemy down here is the worst. This is the fucking brain suckers, and I hate them. You still can't go up back here. Fuck this guy. You're just missing it. Because you do have it unlocked, I made sure you got it.
But you make sure I got it on this save.
This is the save that we did the whole playthrough through. This is the only save I ever played with you on. finally. Uh-oh. Oh, and deaf in my left ear again. This is a very well put together corpse. Yeah, I can't even hear myself anymore. Fuck. Let's see, pull this lever. Come down here and pull this lever. And with that, co-op should be open. Oh, no. Not yet. One more lever. What's that one do? What one are you missing? You didn't get the hunter's bone?
I forgot to pick it up.
That's your first hunter tool you get. Yeah. That should be the first hunter tool you get, because... Hold on, I know you get all the other ones, I just need to be looking at them. Let's see. Let me look at my inventory really quick. Let's see. Where are my hunter tools at? Old Hunter Bone.
Defeating a monster.
Old Hunter Bone you get from there. Tiny Taunters you get from the place that I'm about to go to. Empty Phantasm Shell you get at Bergenworth. Black Sea Eye, that's from the DLC. Augur of Ebertas, I'm pretty sure this was from the lecture hall, and A Call Beyond is Upper Cathedral Ward. Cathedral, the choir bell is from the Nightmare of Menzies. Bistro, I actually don't remember where I got that from. And then Madre's Whistle is the one that you need to do co-op for. Executioner Glove is from the Blood People's Castle. Vile Bloods, and the Accursed Brew is DLC. Messenger's Gift is hidden in the Nightmare Frontier. Bistro, I actually don't remember where I got that from. It's the only one. Anyway. Let's see, there should be enough time in this video. Alright, so that's how you do all that to open up this. I can now co-op here, but first... I'm gonna get myself kidnapped. These snatchers show up in... These snatchers show up in like 2 or 3 places. You let one of them kill you, and they'll take you to a place called the Hypogean Gaol. Now later on in the game, you go to a place called Yargul, the Unseen Village, and the Hypogean Gaol is just a smaller part of that larger area. You can go there early. All the enemies here are leagues beyond your level, so fighting here is very difficult on your first playthrough. Leveling here is really good though if you can actually kill the enemies though, because they'll drop fuck tons of blood echoes. I'm talking like 3,000 from each of the enemies. It's a really great way to level before you unlock the lecture hall, if you can kill them. But there's a savable NPC here. Now each NPC you can encounter, you can choose to send them to Iosefka's clinic, in which case they'll get turned into the little blue alien guys. The failed baby great ones that she was making. Or you can send them to the chapel and they'll be saved. You get a trophy for saving them all, so I'm going the saving route for the purposes of these videos.
There's one NPC. Can't really say what.
Which one are you talking about?
The little girl.
Oh, yeah, her. If you send her,
Save her, just don't send her anywhere.
don't even talk to her until after the blood moon. You can't, if you don't trigger a quest line at all, she'll still be alive and crying at the end. In my first save, I might actually have her still alive because I didn't even realize she was a quest. Anyway, you come down here. And you'll find this nun. Now you can talk to her and she won't be responsive to you. You need to put on a piece of church armor, and I'll show a way to get that in another video. I should have probably done this in another order, but I didn't do Cathedral Ward yet. I'm waiting for my buddy.
You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can
All of them but the
take
whore.
this, please. Sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you.
Well, she should be dead now if you killed her for the umbilical cord.
Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral.
No, 3.
ward and locked up here.
You need 3 to get the final ending of the game. There are 4 though, so if you get the one that 2 of them are unmissable, and 2 of them are missable. But if you get ESF, then you don't need to worry about killing. You don't need to kill the whore.
The streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight.
Save I have for this one was when I
Perhaps it isn't my place to ask.
Maybe.
but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
Using the 3 of them locks you out of the second ending.
Oh, thank you
Oh yeah, ESF
so
because
much.
clinic isn't even showing up here.
I'll set out as soon as I can.
Actually, no, I need to go discover that, because there's a guy that goes to the opposite place where you send him. So you need to send him to the clinic. Oh, there's also another guy that you want to send to the clinic, because he's secretly bad.
I'll set out as I pray for success, kind hunter.
sound like a good guy. So he sends a little bit of red flags.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd find him eating a guy. That's a bit of a red flag.
If you send him to the church, he actually kills everybody.
Yeah, so there's this heavily bandaged dude that just seems like a guy, despite the fact that he's heavily bandaged, mostly naked, and eating a person when you find him. Great disguise. If you send him to the clinic, he goes... No, if you send him to the chapel, he goes full beast and kills everyone there. So you send him to the clinic, and ESF turns into one of the alien guys. He drops a beast rune that you have to fight him and kill him for. But if he goes to the clinic, then she turns him into an easily one-hittable guy. Though I think I left him alive just to be like, this is your existence, now deal with it. Fate worse than death. I think when I sent the little girl there, I also didn't kill her because I felt too sad to kill her. Of course, I can also send her to her death, so either way. I like to murder people. Alright, I forget what I was doing here. I rescued the nun. There's some other shit that's here. I guess I'll just do a quick run here, because it's annoying when I have to come back here later as your goal. Plus I can open up a shortcut door early. I have a few shortcut doors actually. Who doesn't? got cornered by 2 fucking dogs and I'm almost dead. This is fucking broken. Am I dead? The tall one in the green is Ed, and Eddie is the yellow schemer. There's also Ed. His cup size. And the basis for this nonsense is? Who did? But how is he a god of death and all in purgatory? I don't understand. I thought it was like candy. Alright, so the rest of it. But what makes the tall green idiot the god of death? Like his brutish idiot strength?
How Ed is, if he believes he can do it, then he can do it.
Don't the orcs in Warhammer have the same power? Let me extreme aim and pick this too. My house too low. I wanted to extreme aim on pig fist. Pig. A lot of madman's not sir. Oh, this is the boss where that big door was in Old Yarnum. This door leads to your ghoul when it's opened. Oh, Black Hood. I used to love the Black Yargul set. I used to wear that shit all the time. You get either the hood without the helm or the helm without the hood from Yargul. I forget which one it is. Also, when you come here, I think it's after the blood moon rises, all the snatchers in the game are dead. You find their corpses littered around here. Yeah, my Charles actually too slow to do pig fisting. It's gonna be amazing. Fist a pig. The music here is also unnecessarily creepy. Too many dogs. I should probably be saying something in these videos about please like and subscribe, but I don't think anyone's actually going to see these two like and subscribe, so oh well. Come on, doggies. Is it hentai? Oh, that is hentai. Why Cloud, though? I mean, have you seen the way that he swings around his sword in the remake? You know that man doesn't use the Wii remote strap. I wish I had the strength to wield a great sword like it was a fucking wrapping paper pole. He's just a scrawny little nothing guy. The fucking soldier transformation is why he does that. Oh, that was the Tantris. Oh, I don't remember where you get the tiny Tantris then. I think you get it from the hunters that show up here when it's your ghoul. It might not show up until later then. But I know you get it in this area. Let's see what's down here. I think it's the other shortcut door. Up here. Yep. When you first enter here again, when it's your ghoul, this is the door you enter through. There's just one more place to explore here, then I can actually go back to Cathedral Ward itself. Be an elevator somewhere. Yes, here it is. This is the shortcut elevator. When you're actually in your ghoul. I think that's everything. A bunch of wolf guys show up here, but they're made out of like legs. Like his tail is clearly someone's foot. It's disturbing. There's also a bunch of enemies called living coffins. No. No. Overfilled coffin? Something like that. It's just a massive corpses coming out of a coffin. They're really annoying. Hey, drop it on me. In South Africa?
I mean, you said that he lives in the area that... You said he lived in an area where people really don't like him.
Yeah, really quick. Here is that one boss. You can see him from there. If I killed him and opened that door, it would lead back to Old Yarnum. And that's pretty much everything worth seeing here. Yeah, so the way he made it seem, South Africa is the white person part of Africa. And I guess they're the black people in the area are the racist to the white people, and they really don't like them. And so if they find white people and their farms, they go and they kill everyone there. and the government is against the white people. They're not allowed to keep very many guns for protecting themselves. And so white people, the black people in the area will just come and maim and murder the white people there, which is why he lives on a farm in the middle of the desert, miles away from the government waste facility that he gets his Wi-Fi from, or the nearest town where he gets his mail once a month from. And he farms goats. Or sheep, I think. It might be sheep. He lives a very strange life. Anyway, that's all the time I got for this video. I'm start loading back into Cathedral Ward.